Please remember to subscribe, click like, and click the bell icon for all notifications on this channel. Michonne arrives at the island naval base with Virgil, but finds no weapons and realizes too late it is a trap. Virgil locks her up and she finds there's other captives on the island. Virgil then drugs her and she experiences hallucinogenic visions of Andrea and Sadiq, and what her life would have been had she sided with Negan and the Saviors. As she comes to, she stabs Virgil, escapes, and frees the others. She chases Virgil to the armory where she finds Rick Grimes' boots as well as a phone with Rick's name and a drawing of her and Judith etched into it. And she realizes Rick is alive. Allowing Virgil to live, she takes leave of the others after they return to the mainland and contacts Judith via walkie-talkie to tell of her intent to find Rick and will contact her each day. She later comes across strangers, or stragglers, I should say, who need help catching up to a large group of organized troops marching ahead of them. So that is the synopsis of The Walking Dead Season 10, Episode 13, What We Become. A very unique, very crazy episode. I mean, especially after Michonne was under the influence of the drugs that Virgil gets put in her drink, her tea, or her apple, and she had an apple too. And you didn't know what. We saw. I remember. I realized. I mean, seeing Andrea, then seeing Sadiq, especially Andrea. Of course, we haven't seen for many episodes now, and I don't know because like that episode. I mean, that scene, and then also the scene when she was befriended by Negan, and then that infamous scene where they were all on their knees. We all know that you know Glenn and Abraham got their heads bashed in, and we saw kind of an alternate look at it where what would happen if Michonne was joined them, and it's like I was thinking to myself, like, oh, did they, must have filmed that like an alternate scene? They must have filmed that at the same time when they filmed that scene. And one with Andrea, it's probably the same thing. I mean, the actress could have easily come back and made a cameo, but yeah, I really this episode was like I said out there. At times I was thinking, do I like this episode? Because it's just too crazy. It's just too out there. It's too all over the place. And then you understand and you realize that yeah, there's a purpose behind it. There's a reason. Uh, I mean, I'm interested more in the next episode because after the episode you see a preview, and like I said in the last video I did, that once Beta gets realizes that Alpha is dead, well, he's gonna raise hell, and it kind of looks like he's gonna do that. I mean, they put her head on a pike, or Carol. It looks like Carol did, and of course, Alpha's in her head is she's still you know because if you don't stick a knife or what have you in their head, they're gonna still just she's pretty much a walker now. So you see Alpha. It's funny because when they stuck her head on a pike, she reacted like her face was like, like this and stuff. And then see Alpha kind of, find her head on a pike, and you see him with his head against her head like this, and you know, because there definitely was something, special between them. I mean that bond that they obviously formed, even though it was in being vicious and cruel and murderous and all that stuff. But hey, whatever floats your boat, right? But Yeah, yeah, I really got into this episode. I mean, like I said, at times it was like, should I, should I really invest in this episode? Should I really like the episode? Because, there were times where I almost tuned out, seriously, because I just didn't know where it was going, and then when you find out that she's doing all that hallucinating because of the drugs and all that, that, she's being drugged by Virgil. The floor looked like it was melting, like it was lava or something like that, and then seeing all kinds of things that she was seeing and alternate universes, if you will, alternate things. I mean, it showed her back when she was, when we first saw her with those two walkers behind her, doing what she had done, cut off their arms, cut off their mouth, and have them on a chain. And that was her way, of course, of avoiding the other walkers. They wouldn't, they definitely wouldn't attack her because she has a walkers attached to her. So it's like her way of getting around. I wonder. I was just thinking to myself while I watched an episode. I wonder how she did that. How she came upon realizing that, you know, I can do this and it'll protect me. But so that there's like integral scenes that she was a part of. Like, they showed like when Glenn and those guys killed the saviors. When he broke into their place, and you see Michonne there, and that was like what would have been like if Michonne was a part of them, right? She was engaging them in thing, and then the time when they were running, and then she got shot in the stomach by Daryl, and then got then you see uh you know um see Rick put a gun to her head and shoot her, and wow, it's just like all over the place, you know what I mean? But Walking Dead, that's one thing about Walking Dead is that when sometimes when I watch the episodes, you know you don't know what's what, sometimes. Like I remember some of the episodes, and it's just like you don't know what's real and what's not. Like with this one, you can definitely say that when she was with the Wisp, when she was with the Saviors and Negan, and then when she was, you know, Andrea, like that, it didn't happen. But then when she met those two people at the end, and they're trying to get to their people, big people. I thought it was like walkers. I guess it was a big kind of like a battalion or something of people. Was that real? I thought, you know, but it was, and she's now off to find Rick, and then now we know what's going to happen next week. You know, it took like how many episodes did it take? For her to. It took 5 episodes for her to finally show up, showing up on the fifth episode of this mid-season. And it wasn't a letdown. It wasn't a disappointment. A very, very, like I said, crazy episode, but at the same time, it was a relief to see her, and she got to talk to her daughter and her son, and very cute episode. Where they had to maintain the radio etiquette, if you will, that's using the names. Even AJ, her son, when he goes "Mama," and then you'll hear big sister Judith go, we have to, you know, what was that word that she said? But pretty much telling her little brother that we have to talk like a radio, with radio codes and all that, and it's sad because this is her last season. It's been confirmed by Danai Gurira, so it's gonna be sad when they lose their mom. But that's what in the back of my head I was just thinking. Poor guys, poor things. They're going to poor little things. They're going to lose their mom. But I was about to say we're gonna wait and see, but I don't know if I want to wait and see that. But it's gonna happen eventually. I mean, who knows? They might not kill her off. They might just send her off and going to look for Rick. Then maybe she's just like that's her final thing, and she goes off, and that's it. And then she's probably going to show up on the what do you call it on the two films that they're filming for for Rick. You know, haven't even heard any news by that whether or not that's happening, right? But I mean, it's happening. But when it's happening, when is it being filmed? It's being filmed now. There's not a lot of word out there, and it probably is. I just haven't found anything about it. But anyway, that was my video for my thoughts and my review of the 13th episode of The Walking Dead season 10, entitled "What We Become." Uh, like I said, a very weird episode, a very out there, unique episode, but very enjoyable nonetheless. And there's only another 3 more episodes. So let's see what happens as it goes along. And well, that's it. Before I sign off, if you will, I just want to thank all of you who come by and check out my videos, and some leave comments, some click like and thumbs up. I would like to ask for y'all to please continue to do that. Those of you who stop by for the first time and check my video out, I would appreciate, and even those who have subscribed and those who regularly watch my videos, please give me a thumbs up. If you like the video, share it on Facebook, Twitter, whatever social media outlet you have out there. Also, subscribe, and if you do, please click the bell icon so you'll be notified whenever I post up a video, upload a video. So to close, I just want to say I appreciate you all stopping by to check out my video. And in closing, and as always, take care.